Hey guys, it's Jennifer. I'm so happy to be back doing another video. You guys don't understand, for the week that I was away, because I went to Cancun, I was literally just thinking, oh my god, I really want to do a video, but I didn't bring my camera with me because of just like security reasons. Like I just didn't want to bring the camera and the lens and everything. I was just kind of scared that either it might break or, you know, it might get stolen. Not to say that anything got stolen or anything will get stolen. Nothing did. But I just didn't want to bring it just in case. Maybe for next time, but this time around I didn't want to bring the lens or the camera in general. So, but I did take pictures and videos, so that I'm going to be putting in this video. It's going to show you what I saw, and just pictures and videos so you guys can see. But essentially this video is mostly just 10 tips that I want to share with you on what I learned and what I find essential on this trip. So this is probably not going to be in order just because I didn't write it in order. Okay, number one. So the first tip that in my experience I feel like you need to know is when you're going to Cancun, Mexico, you know, you don't even really have to change your dollars to pesos. You can, but if you do it, don't do it in the airport. The airport literally charges us they gave us less value for our exchange, our money. So it was, the exchange was $14 or something like that, and that to us was, you know, it was okay because it was the only thing that we saw once we got out, and that's why we exchanged our money there. But don't do it at the airport. We got a way better rate at the hotel. At the hotel, the value that you got for your money was $19. So, you know, it's a pretty big difference. Just don't change it at the airport. Just wait. And also just know that everywhere that we went, we could have paid with card or with US dollars. So technically you don't really have to exchange your money to Mexican pesos, but if you want to, you could do it. And honestly, we only wanted to do it because we just wanted to have like the different money on us, whatever. It's just for fun. So I told you this wasn't gonna be in order, but number two for me was what I packed. So two important things that I would say are essential that you would need to pack. One is this. And if you don't know what this is just a like waterproof case for your phone. And yeah, don't mind this. This literally, we had a paper in here and it got stuck on the thing, but that's fine. But yeah, this is essential, everyone. This is essential if you want to take pictures, if you want to take videos, if you want to just record everywhere that you go. This is what you're gonna need, because everywhere that you go you're gonna get wet. So I'm gonna link the information below, exactly where I got it and how much it was. I'm gonna link it in the description box. Number two, the second thing that you need to pack is sunscreen. Why? Because you're gonna get really burnt. You're gonna get black, okay? We didn't pack sunscreen just because, well, actually we did pack sunscreen, but it was like in an aerosol bottle and they took it away from us when we got to the airport. I should have known that they were gonna do that, but I didn't. I just didn't have cream sunscreen. If you're planning on going to the beach, which I'm sure you guys are if you're going to Cancun, please take sunscreen. We didn't take sunscreen and we had to buy it at the hotel, and at the hotel it was $19. So it was pretty much $20 for a simple bottle of sunscreen, which you could have gotten in CVS or Rite Aid or even at the airport for so much less. So yeah, just those are the two top things that I would say that you need to bring. Yes, clothes and everything, but those are like the most important things I would say. Number three. So for tip number three is something that's really important, and I totally recommend that you guys do this. Once you get to the hotel, literally as soon as you get there, which we stayed at Bahia Principe. I hope I'm saying that right, Bahia or Bahia Principe. That was such an amazing hotel, like hands down. The service was incredible, and that brings me to tip number 3. Bring a lot of dollars, because the service that you're gonna receive there is amazing. This is just my experience, and this is obviously, you know, the hotel that I went to, but I'm sure whatever hotel you go to, I hope the service is just as good. But the service was so good, the people were so nice, the workers there were so like genuine, and they really wanted to help you and serve you in the best way that they could. So try to get a lot of dollars, because you're gonna want to tip these people. Okay, so for tip number 4, I'm gonna be babbling a little bit, but it's just because I want to give you guys all the tips and tricks and everything that I know, at least from my experience. So number 4 would be, I would say, really important if you want to get your money's worth. When we went to the hotel, they actually had a promotion, and they moved us from one hotel to their luxury hotel, I guess to promote that hotel, or whatever the case is. It was a very nice hotel. But anyway, when you're there, they give you practically a list of all the restaurants that they have in their hotels, which are incredible, if I must say. They give you a list, and my tip is to reserve the dinners as soon as you get there, because there was a they have a Brazilian restaurant that we wanted to eat at, but because we did the reservation so late, we did our reservations on Monday, which we got there Saturday night. So, you know, we should have done it, you know, in advance. And they have an application that you can download on your phone where you can reserve all the dinners there. So our mistake was not doing it ahead of time, and because of that, we couldn't eat in one of the Brazilian restaurants that they have within the hotel. And the one that we wanted to eat, it was already fully booked, and then the other one that we wanted to eat, they didn't have the timings, you know, because that day we were going to be out on a tour. So just try to avoid all of that craziness, and just try to book your dinners once you get there, so that way you have as much time as possible and you do everything in advance. So that's definitely tip number 4, and something that honestly I regret not doing before, but that's okay. For next time, now we know. Number 5 is also a good way to get your money's worth. Ask about any free activities that they have in the hotel. We didn't know, but with our promotion that we got, because they moved us from the regular hotel to a luxury hotel, we had 1 hour of free activities. There was literally free parasailing or parachuting, parasailing. We had 1 hour free of snorkeling, 1 hour free of them doing like a boat ride, a boat trip like around Cancun. Another one was 1 free hour of like biking or something like that. So they had multiple things for free that we didn't know about until Wednesday, and we were there until Thursday afternoon is when we were leaving. So it's like we couldn't do any of that because it was all either booked or the timings were not, you know, right with our schedule, because we were leaving Thursday. So yes, try to figure out or find out that same day what you can do for free, and I'm sure they have a list of things that you could do. Number 6, and this is a personal tip, but I really wanted to see a cave really bad. I was like, we're doing a tour and we have to see a cave. That was one of the things that I told the trip advisor, like, we need to see a cave, I really want to see one. So we went to this place called Maya's Aventuras. Well, I saw 2 caves, Maya's Aventuras, and they had another tour called Goa Sunset. So Maya's Aventuras, I saw a cave for the first time. I'm gonna insert some videos here or some pictures. It was totally amazing. The water was freezing, but it was totally worth it. I saw some bats, and it's just the tour guide that was there, he was just giving a lot of information on how long it takes. I think for every inch of the you know, the long, I don't remember the name anymore, but the actual cave itself, inside those long sticks that you're seeing on the roof or whatever of the cave, those, for every inch is 100 years to grow. So it's crazy. That's like insane. And in the bottom of the cave, there's the sticks, and eventually they will connect. So that's awesome. So they didn't let us touch any of that because that can interfere with the process of growing. so we couldn't touch any of that. But occasionally you'll bump into one because while you're going in the cave, they're like coming out of anywhere. Okay, for number 7, the packing essential, I probably should have told you that for number 3, but number 7 for me is to bring water shoes. And you can buy that anywhere on Amazon, and they do sell it in when you go on tours. They have like little stores and you can buy it there too. So why am I saying to bring water shoes? Because everything that we did, we got our shoes super wet. So for us, we went to the tour called Mayas Aventuras, and we not only saw a cave, but we did zip lining, and we also rode AVRs, which they're huge, and we got our shoes super dirty. Like, you don't understand. We got mud all over our shoes. So you already know we had to leave it outside, and we kind of rinsed some water over it when we got to the hotel, but it started smelling really bad because we left it outside. So it was just a whole mission. So to avoid all of that, just bring water shoes because they're made for the water. And also when you get in the caves, they're not going to let you go in there with any shoes or anything because they want to like preserve it as much as possible. But just try to bring water shoes. Don't mess up your shoes like we did. Okay, so we're almost getting to the end of the video. So for tip number 8, I think this is obviously a obvious tip, because when you're gonna go out, you know, you want to wear something nice one of the nights. So for tip number 8 is to bring formal dresses, or to bring in like a nice formal outfit at least once every night if it fits in your luggage. So the reason why I'm telling you to bring at least 2 or 3 dressy clothes for that week that you're there, however time that you're there, is because most of the restaurants that we looked at online, they required for you to be, you know, dressed up for that restaurant. And you know, if you can at least bring 2 or 3 dresses, nice dresses, and maybe some dressy pants for your husband or whatever, that would be nice, and a polo, you know. And the people literally go dressed up. Like, there was, what was it, Tuesday night, I think, we were supposed to get really dressed up. I brought my dresses, which was fine, but Manny didn't have pants, like dressy pants, so he just wore like shorts. And I don't think they're gonna tell you anything, but everyone else is super dressed. So if you can try to bring dressy pants for your husband or for yourself, like just bring 1 pair at least, and you know, so you guys can all fit in. So for tip number 9, my tip is to book everything through the agency or through the hotel. Why? Because when you get off of the airport, you're gonna have a long line of people giving you offers, and which from what I saw, they were not offers. They were a little bit more expensive than the regular price. In the hotel, it's just, if you're already there in the hotel, it's just gonna be easier for you to just go direct to somebody, book a trip or a tour, wherever you want to do. It's just much easier to have the person there at the hotel. And if you have any changes or anything, you're already, you know, everything is right there locally, versus going through a third party or going through someone that you saw in the airport. You're never really gonna get a hold of them. At least I don't think so. So, you know, if you have to cancel, it'll probably be a mission. For me, we booked through Expedia, so everything was done through Expedia. I loved how organized they were. They had someone to pick us up. And right then and there, that person, they gave us like a phone number and the name of the person who was gonna meet us at the hotel the next day to schedule any tours or any adventures or anything that we wanted to do. So we had that person there, very convenient. The person wrote to me through WhatsApp, and we were in communication. So yeah, it's just much easier to go through somebody. I feel like this tip just makes your life easier. So it just makes it easier when you have everything on hand, on your phone or inside the hotel. So this was a really important tip for me. This is tip number 10, the final tip. Bring motion sickness pills or Tylenol with you. This happened to me and someone else that I met while we were going to one of the caves. The roads are very bumpy as you're going to like the caves or any tours like you're doing. The roads to get there is very, very bumpy. So I was super nauseous the whole time while we were out driving. The drivers were a little fast, a little crazy, but the roads are so bumpy because you're going through a jungle pretty much. So it's a lot of rocks and stuff, and you know, with the person going really fast, it's just really bumpy and you just get like motion sickness. And I think that that's what I got, because every time I got in the car I felt like throwing up and I got a lot of headaches. I hope that doesn't happen to you, but it happened to me, so I thought it would be good if you're kind of sensitive to that, then bring some motion sickness pills or Tylenol or Excedrin. So I thought I was the only one, but the girl in back of me, which I met her in the bus, she also had a really bad headache and also felt really nauseous. So I know I wasn't the only one. So if you have an opportunity to take that in your bag or in your purse, just do it, at least just in case, you know. So those are my 10 tips. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and take all this stuff into consideration if you're gonna go on your next trip to Cancun. We really enjoyed it. If you guys found this video helpful, like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to keep seeing more from me. And also let me know, have you guys been to Cancun? Like, where did you visit? What tours did you do? And yeah, like, what did you guys think of Cancun? Would you go again? And also, what hotel did you stay in? If you guys have any questions for me or anything, just leave it in the comments below or in the messages or wherever you want, and I'll try my best to answer. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye guys.